Okay, I gotta fight more zombos. Oh. Ooh. Oh, can't get me! Can't get me here! Ah!
Ooh, this is a really good one. Would you rather work the job you have now for a year at double your current rate of pay, so just stay at the job but you're making double,
Okay.
or take 1 year off with making the same amount of money you are now?
Well, why would you choose to work?
That's hard.
That is hard.
But I can make double?
Double, yeah.
So either
Make double!
or not work,
Yeah.
but still make money.
Yes, so you basically take the year off but have PTO for every single day that you work that year.
I think you get lazy like real fast.
I still go double.
Double.
I can't stand not working.
Yeah.
So yeah, I go double.
Would you rather have super sensitive taste buds or super sensitive hearing?
Taste buds.
Really?
Taste buds.
Yeah.
Yo.
Sensitive
Just
hearing's
okay.
so
Just because
bad.
like I've had a couple of instances at work where like, you know, like I have my headphones on, I'm dealing with some audio, and then like I come across something that's like really loud and hurts my ears. If I've doubled my hearing or the sensitivity of it, like I would just
Go deaf.
yeah
So-
go deaf. I would just panic. I would freak out.
I have really sensitive hearing anyway. Like the last time I did my last physical for the Border Patrol, they said my hearing's like above average.
That's cool.
Like, and I'm like, that's surprising since I worked around heavy machinery my whole life. You'd think a lot of that would be gone. So, like, I can hear really, really well. So I think, like I said, I prefer to have that rather than the taste buds because I feel like the taste buds would just be too much of certain things. Like,
Oh yeah.
something's too sweet, something's too sour, something's too savory, too like whatever that is. And I love to eat, so I think I'd rather just hear more things.
Yeah. Would you rather only eat pizza for a year or not yet eat any pizza for 5 years?
Only pizza for a year.
Only pizza for a year for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Sold.
Yeah, because you could do so much
So
more.
many different pizzas. Yep.
I was thinking like
I don't even. I got a key. Okay.
You have barbecue pizza. You got regular pizza. You got pepperoni, cheese, sausage,
Dessert
anchovies,
pizzas.
Dessert pizzas. Heck, I saw a guy on YouTube make a steak pizza. So
Oh.
like,
I saw that. Like
Like-
the crust is the steak. That was cool.
yeah.
That one was cool.
So
Probably
yeah,
not very good.
I'd rather probably not very good, but I'd still do that for a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then not have pizza for 5 years.
Yeah. Have you guys?
So I like pizza a lot.
Yeah. Have you guys been to Pizza Pie Cafe before?
Pizza Pie Cafe.
In Orem?
It used to be in Orem. Wait.
There was one in Provo, and then they closed, and now there's just one in
Is it a buffet, right?
Yeah. So they have like a salad bar, pasta bar, and then a whole bunch.
Was this
of
like a
different-
bigger
We've
wooden
been there
building?
once.
What's that, Tanner?
Was it like a bigger wooden building?
I know what you're thinking about, and I don't think it is.
That's not Brick Oven, is it? Is it?
No.
Oh
it's,
yeah,
It's off to the side of the main highway going through Provo.
Yeah, there's like a little river,
Right?
and then I know what Tanner's thinking of because there's like a little like doctor's
It's like a
office.
big old wooden building. Like
Yeah.
I remember. I don't know why I feel like we were all there for something.
I wasn't.
It was a long
I don't think
freaking
I've
time
ever
ago.
been there. But it's across the street from the Chevy or like the Ford dealership
Yeah,
in Provo. Like down the street is not the hospital. That's a different section of. That's a different highway.
But it's not the Pizza Pie Cafe.
No, that is a pizza place. I've always wondered what that is because my doctor's office is right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up because I know exactly where that is.
Yeah. I don't know what that place is. I felt like it was a pizza place.
I think it's still open.
Like I think I remember. Like I don't know if we went there when Katie graduated high school.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know. It was a long freaking time ago. When was the last time you went there, Tanner? That big wooden building you're talking about?
I was probably in my single digits.
Yeah. Like we were really, really little. Like rough wood on the outside, right?
Like a log cabin type thing.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like it wasn't like slats. Yeah.
Might just turn it. What the heck?
Yeah, I've been to I think I've been to a Pizza Pie Cafe. I think once, maybe twice.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not a pizza buffet guy though. Like if I'm really craving like a really good pizza, I go to Fat Jack's.
I haven't been to Fat Jack's in a long time.
Fat Jack's, I always get the triple bypass, a large triple bypass. What you know it's good when it's called a triple bypass too. You get a large triple bypass and an order of cheese sticks.
That sounds good.
It's bananas, dude. That's like, and like honestly, for the same price that I could get like 2 Domino's medium-sized pizzas.
Mm-hmm. Even though Domino's is really freaking...
Domino's is freaking great.
Found the restaurant. It is called the Pizza Factory, and it is permanently closed, but that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
That's a building,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah, but that is not the Pizza Pie Cafe. Alright, let's go back to questions. But yeah,
So if it's permanently closed, what is it used for? Or is it just empty space?
it's just empty space, I'm thinking. Right.
It's where the youths of Provo buy drugs now. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
It's where they... Oh, can't say that argument.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Ooh, this is a good one. Would you rather never get a cold ever again, or be stuck in traffic ever again?
Oh, get a cold all the way.
You never get sick again?
I'd rather never get sick again.
Yeah, because when you...
I don't think I've been stuck in traffic all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like it depends on where you live.
Yeah.
Like if you lived in LA,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you'd be picking that all day and like just buying some like Claritin or like some
Yeah.
freaking Mucinex or whatever.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, here in Utah, traffic wise, we really don't get it. Like,
no. There's the occasional accident, but it's usually cleaned up within 30 minutes.
yeah.
I've had both of those, so I can't answer that question. Would you rather be invisible or be able to fly? That's a basic but good question.
Invisible or be able to fly.
Yeah, sorry, I should have
Invisible.
fly.
I
Really?
always wanted
Yeah.
to be invisible.
I'm down going invisible.
I can fly anywhere I want to for free.
Yeah. Or you could like rob
Or
a
you
bank
can
and
be
fly first
invisible and
class.
Get on a plane.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or you can be invisible and just be naked anytime you want, and no one will be the wiser.
Then there's that one person who can see invisible people. They're-
Oh,
Why is that guy naked?
yeah. All right, I withdraw my answer.
That's so funny. Just one guy.
One guy.
And like walking down the street, and he's like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" You're like, "Me?
Yes, you, the naked guy.
He can see invisible people, but he doesn't know that they're invisible. So
That-
he
that's
thinks
even
they're just
better.
naked
That makes
in
you,
public.
yeah."
So when the people see him, he's just they just think he's just like screaming at some naked person that's not there.
Yeah, you could really mess with someone's life doing that.
So you find the guy and just freaking mess with him. So
Oh my
much.
gosh.
All right. Oh, that's a good one. Would you rather spend every weekend indoors or every weekend outdoors?
Out.
Out.
You can only go like one or the other.
Yeah.
I go out.
Yeah. But you could. I would think with that one you could probably switch it up. So like, one weekend you could stay in, one weekend you go out.
But that's
Yeah.
not a question.
I think but yeah, I because like the rest of the week I could be inside.
That's true.
I could do what I want, but
Yeah.
like on the weekend it's like
Go out, do
Yeah.
something.
yeah, get oot in the boot.
Okay, I think there's like a treasure chest down this corridor. Ow. Hey, zombie, take this bomb. Thank you. Now die again. Oh.
Ooh. Would you rather go back to kindergarten with everything you know now, or know everything your future self will learn?
No.
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Yeah. That'd be pretty freaking cool.
Oh yeah.
So everything you know as an adult.
Yes, everything
In it-
everything you've learned right now. You could go back to kindergarten.
So
and just
I can go back to
blow-
kindergarten. I can have snack time. I can have shapes time. I can have play time
Nap time.
and nap time. You had me at like
Kindergarten.
snack time. Yeah, kindergarten. Yeah, like sign me up. I'm down. Plus you'd be like ahead of the curve.
You could graduate just like that.
Oh yeah, your parents are like, oh my gosh, it's so smart. But then again, okay, we say that, but then there's that whole like game show that Jeff Foxworthy made that's like, are you smarter than a 5th grader? And a lot of people failed that. So I don't know.
I watched that show and I don't even remember learning anything that they're.
I think they've got like
About.
super smart kids too. Like
That's very true.
I feel like that's
Like annoyingly smart kids.
right. Like they're nerds.
Nerd.
I think yeah, like sometimes I wonder if I like, especially now, if I were to go back, because like when I was in high school, you couldn't really find answers to really anything on Google.
True.
Like you still like I remember still having to like look in like encyclopedias and stuff to write papers when I was in high school. It makes you sound like an old fuddy-duddy. Honest to goodness, I would love going back to school with a smartphone.
I was just about to like think of a question like, would you rather take a phone back to like the past? But I couldn't think of what else. What would be the offset of that? But I think it'd be really freaking cool to be like, yeah, look at this, and then just start like showing people. Like I can take pictures with this. I can calculate with this. I can do basically anything this computer does that fills up this entire room. Right here, and that would just blow people's minds.
So yeah, I think honestly though, like I'd be down to like go back and just be able to like have all of human knowledge in the palm of my hand.
Yeah.
Like I think that's so stinking cool, and like that's something that like I always wondered because like you guys generation, you guys had smartphones in like high school and stuff. With in my high school, the fanciest phone was like a BlackBerry, right? And then like maybe a Gen 1 iPhone.
Yeah.
Like maybe. Like not really common. But so like and I bet nowadays there's a lot more rules for like having your phones in like school and stuff like that because there was for us back then.
Depending on who your teacher was really what determined that.
And that's the thing, like how do you teach a class when like any information, any question that you ask them, they could then ask their device and have the answer
in 2 seconds.
Right. How do you teach a class that way when you're not even going to be the source of knowledge or the source of information?
Now, and that kind of puts a different perspective on why some teachers get so angry when people have their phones out. Because like, they dedicated their life to teaching that certain subject. And you
I'm going to need...
You're pooping on
Medley!
You're literally pooping on it.
Medley!
Right. But the thing is like, get good,
Go back.
Bowser. Like
good.
Like, that's why I look at it. Because it's like... Because that's something that I've wondered, especially like I said, because when I was in high school, it wasn't really like anyone who had their phone. It was like they'd be texting their friends.
Yep.
Right. It's not like they'd be on social media or anything like that. Like
because what the social media back then was LinkedIn, Facebook, something like that.
Facebook. I got my Facebook account in 2008.
Oh, okay, so that was a little bit later.
I think, yeah, it was 2008, I think. So, and I only got it because my girlfriend at the time had one.
Nice.
Like that was pretty much it. She's like, you should get a Facebook. I was like, I don't have it because I didn't have a MySpace or anything like that.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. MySpace, not
like,
LinkedIn.
No, yeah, I did not have a MySpace. I didn't get like back then. It was like I just didn't get any of the social media stuff. I was like, wait a minute, I can text my friends anytime I want. Why do I need to send them a request?
Yeah.
Like something like that. I didn't really get it. And again, that makes me sound like such an old fuddy-duddy, but that's the truth. But yeah, like I said, I've always wondered, especially nowadays, you know, like I said, it would be so hard to teach a class that way.
Now I kind of understand like where teaching to the test comes from because like the teachers can't really teach the students if they know everything already.
Right. Well, and I don't know. I think it'd be really disingenuous of a teacher to not kind of take that into account. Like, oh, in my class,
Oh.
you can't use a device, right? Now I understand, like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't want you to scroll on your Instagram while you're supposed to be learning. Like, I get that, but like, not having this device that has all the information that you need and more, and then some, plenty more, and even gives context.
Yep.
To like what you're teaching about. Like, I don't know. I don't get how in that regard, if just straight up knowledge is your goal,
Yeah.
then you got it.
I feel like it's more of not wanting people to have to like depend on the internet for like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just like a few things, because there are gonna be things that you just like they don't teach you in high school. You're
Mhm.
like, oh, I can just look it up. But when you're teaching like basic principles,
Mhm.
and you are like, oh, I don't know what like 4 plus 4 is. Let me look it up.
Mhm.
Then they don't want you to like look up.
Right.
They're trying
I
to
can
teach
see
you
that.
to like know basic things without
Right.
having to
Oh.
like. Because what if you're in a situation that you don't have the internet
That's very true.
and someone's like, "Oh, we'll answer this question," or
Yeah, that's a good point. That's kind of like when I was in high school. It was like, well, the response though back then was like, oh, like it was like, oh, can we use a calculator on this test? No, are you gonna have a calculator in your pocket everywhere you go? Now I want to go back and say,
Look what I got.
but
I bet that
but
haunts some teachers.
I think,
They're like,
oh yeah, but I think you're right. I think Lindy's right on that one. That like knowing those things, but even like you'd have to change all kinds of curriculum just to like not accommodate, but to like maximize what the phone can be used for. Because like you could, with like I was saying, if you had context to every lesson, you have additional resources and information for each lesson that you have. That'd be nice. Like you kind of know what's going on, or you're able to do more. But I don't know. That's not like when I was in high school, I never really had to deal with that. I guess the teachers never had to. Biggest thing was just texting. But like on my phone, I had the Monopoly game, and it was on my slider. I just play Monopoly all the time.
I
But
played Tetris on my mom's slider phone
nice,
a long time ago.
dang, I liked my slider. It was a good one.
All right, this is another good question.
Let's hear it.
Would you rather be an unknown superhero or an infamous villain?
I'd be infamous.
Yeah.
I could go for unknown superhero.
Hey, infamous villains have so much more fun though.
They do.
Like,
Think of the
you're
Joker.
You're an unknown. So, all right, you go, you stop a mugging,
Mm-hmm.
and the lady that's there, like she's standing outside of an ATM. You stop the mugging, and you're like, "Yeah, I did that."
Mhm.
She's like, "Oh, thank you, Spider-Man." I'm not Spider-Man.
Like, have you guys seen the new
Oh, but I
Ant-Man
don't
movie?
recognize you.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
And he's
Yeah.
just like, oh, crap. But I agree with you.
Yeah, like I think I'd rather be infamous. Yeah, why not?
Like, at least if I'm gonna have a name for myself, everybody's gonna know it.
Oh yeah. I don't know. If you had to be like one like super villain, who would you be? Any across all comic books, fantasy.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like, because a super villain. I mean, you could lump like Voldemort in there. You could lump like
Be
Darth
careful,
Vader in
Harry. He doesn't have a nose.
there. Like you have all those like if you had to
You remember
be
that?
Yes, I do.
one villain, who would
That's
you
a
be?
good one. So, like, crossed everything, Disney, anything, DreamWorks.
If you have to pick one.
One? Okay, that's a good freaking question. Let's do that with, like, heroes next. After all of us
Okay.
say our answer, we'll do, like, heroes.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good freaking question. Oh my gosh. Do anti-heroes count? Like, they're not a villain, but they're not a hero either. They're like a gray type
No,
Jedi.
let's go straight up.
Straight villain,
Straight
just
villain.
like pure evil.
Well,
Okay.
not like pure, but like the bad guy.
Bad guy.
Oh, okay, wait, just really quick, like the
And
subject
not even
of-
like redeemed bad guy either. Like,
Just straight-
If they were a bad guy,
They'd be bad guy.
they'd be a bad guy.
Okay.
Okay, just like really quick with the anti-hero thing, because like with just something I kind of find fascinating with this character in the recent Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC from a few years back. So this dude who's also in like Unchained Key, who is like the master of masters, who's like talking to young Xehanort at the time. And he said something like really interesting. Well, I could lie to you. I could tell you that I dream of world peace when I'm actually planning for its destruction. The truth is what you see, not what you hear. But it's just... And like there's this whole debacle going on with this character that like... that seems to be perceived as an anti-hero because of the things that he probably have done that caused others misery. But it's not like, haha, I'm gonna make people suffer. It's just more like, I'm gonna mess around with something and I'm gonna see what happens. It's like, that's like, at least an example of anti-heroism. Yeah. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. I just wanted to geek out on that. So,
That's a good one.
But okay, yeah, so which villains you would want to be?
Just
Straight
one villain
Just
from
one.
anything.
Yep.
Anything. Like Disney, DreamWorks, DC, Marvel. Like you can pick anything you want.
Any villain.
What are you thinking over there, Ez?
I don't know. I'm still considering.
Yeah, because I think of one and I'm like, yeah.
It's hard when you start lumping in literally everything.
Yes.
Because you have to consider, okay, does this villain end up dying?
Is this
What are
villain
its-
powerful?
Is it powerful? Like any of that stuff. How's that villain's quality of life?
Yeah.
Right?
that's true.
Are they terribly disfigured? Right? Are they a giant purple alien? Like you don't know.
Vader.
Yeah.
That would be. I love Darth Vader, but I would never want to be him. His life is absolutely, literally just torture every single day of his life. So, as much as I love Darth Vader and Anakin, definitely not that. Poor guy.
The
Like seriously,
consequences of his own actions.
he didn't know what he was doing.
He didn't.
I feel
You underestimate my power.
like killing younglings, you got to know a little bit. About
Just what I meant.
Actually, no. You could just be a total novice and be able to do that. You don't need to know what you're doing.
Yeah, fine. I got it.
Oh gosh, it is a hard question, but
It's a good question.
I think like just kind of considering all because I mean you got to lump in like
Video games.
Lord of the Rings.
I think Hades would be fun.
Hades
Which
would-
version of Hades? Like Disney Hades?
Yeah, Disney
Yeah.
Hades.
He's a good one.
seems to be doing okay,
Hey, name's Hades, Lord of the Dead. How you doing?
especially if he buys like any Hercules merch. He's doing okay at that point.
Like,
Oh, there you go.
there you go. I can't believe it. I threw everything at that guy and... What are those?
I
don't know.
I would wear some Air Hercs
I
though.
would wear some Air Hercs.
I have 1 week to... no, I forgot the line of dialogue. It's just that... recently, like, there's this YouTube channel. I don't remember the name of it, but someone's going out of their way and, like, using character models of... Well, no, like 3D models of Nintendo characters and reusing them for scenes from, like, Disney movies. Whether there's, like, from actual scenes or even, like, the fake blooper reel.
Uh-huh.
So, like, you got King Boo as Hopper and Rosalina as
Flick.
as a adult princess. Where like that scene where Hopper's like,
Princess Dot?
the older one. I guess Flick's love interest.
Gosh, I can't remember her name.
Yeah, where Hopper's like, "Are you saying I'm stupid?"
I need to watch a Bug's Life.
This is the 14th take. I cannot handle this. I will be in my trailer.
Those were the days. Those were so good. The blooper reels for the old Pixar movies. Those are the best. I hope they start doing stuff like that again. I doubt they will, but those were literally the best thing ever. But I was gonna say my villain was gonna be Doctor Doom, but
Princess Ada.
Princess Ada, yeah.
Kevin Spacey played Hopper.
Let's see, who was Kevin Spacey?
This guy.
Let me see. I'm trying to picture him right now. Which one? Bottom in the middle?
Middle. So
What other stuff has he done?
I'll tell you what other stuff he did do, and what's really not why he hasn't shown up in movies for a while.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a late game night.
Late game night stuff,
but it's really funny, in my opinion.
Is it funny though?
From a certain point of view, yes. Yeah. Anywho, but yeah, I think if I was to be any like villain, super villain, something like that, so from the movie The Eternals,
Yes.
the one who basically betrays him.
Really? What was his name
Icarus.
again? Icarus, yeah.
He's basically Superman,
Basically, yeah.
and he lives forever.
True.
Either him or Doctor Doom.
No, I was gonna say Doom, but Doom ends up being a hero, so he can't.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because he I don't think he wants to be seen as a hero, but he's so smart. He saves the world, and everybody views him as a hero.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
yeah. I'd forgotten about.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So not Doom.
Because I was gonna say Doom because he's one of the most bad
Yeah.
mother frickers in the Marvel universe.
Oh yeah.
I want him in a movie so bad because of how freaking cool he is. But I like you said,
So
no
he's-
redeemed villains.
So he can't be there. So maybe who is oh my gosh, what is it? Apocalypse from X-Men.
That's a good one.
The one who Oscar Isaac played?
Yep, I was gonna say Rami Malek, but that's the wrong actor. Oscar Isaac he does a good job at that.
Yep.
But yes, that's a good one. I'm thinking no, because he dies and he ends up being he ends up being a hero technically.
Because I wouldn't want to be Voldemort.
No.
I would not want to be Darth Vader. I would not want to be the Emperor.
No.
There's no like Disney villain who I'd like to be. Maybe Jafar.
Jafar would be pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, because honest to goodness, I mean, if he just didn't have that craving for power, he would be doing fine because he's basically a magician.
Yep.
He's got a talking parrot, right? So, I mean, yeah, he'd be doing fine.
Oh, what was this one? This cookie.
I think
The raspberry buttercake.
right. Yep. Raspberry buttercake.
Oh,
That one was good.
Okay.
I don't want to say Thanos because I don't like Thanos.
No.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
I'm thinking I'm leaning more towards
I picked a Marvel one. Now I feel bad. I need to think of a different.
Oh, wait, I think...
Villain.
Oh, dang it. You know what? I think there was like a secret pattern in this room.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Just based on like the beams of light. I think each side was a W for Wind Waker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no way!
I think. I could be wrong. But we'll never find out again.
No. Gosh. Now that. So all right. So for Marvel, I already picked one of those. I'll pick something for like video games.
Yeah.
I would be. Or which one? So, I would be. So, have you guys ever played any of the Resident Evil games?
I want to.
We played the first one for a little bit.
Yeah, So this one. I mean, he's in a few of them, but he's kind of a mainstay character. His name's Wesker,
Mm-hmm.
and he basically is he controls the Umbrella Corporation that is essentially like has destroyed the world with the zombie virus.
Yeah.
So he controls that. So that's pretty cool.
That is.
So yeah, I'd be that guy.
Yeah.
Plus, he's awesome. He's got like he injected himself with like another zombie virus, so basically he can't die either.
Oh, that's cool.
So you shoot him, he has healing factor.
Yeah.
So yeah, I go Wesker.
I was thinking more. He's a newer villain. Hasn't really been touched a little bit because he's the new not Infinity Saga. It's called the Multiverse Saga for Marvel. It's all centered around him, King the Conqueror, just because basically infinite lives. Because every single multiverse version of him knows about each other. So I'm technically one hive mind, pretty much. But I don't know if you guys have watched the What If series. I'd be Infinity Ultron.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like, I can go to different universes. I basically can't die. I know everything. That's what I would be.
I like that. What about you, Tanner? Which villain would you be?
I think I already said Hades.
Oh, you did.
What about you, babe?
Meanwhile, I'm gonna kill this fat ghost.
She's thinking.
Get a refill.
Oh, Ezra, you're blocking my mirror shield.
And then when you get back, Ez will do the hero topic.
Okay. You
I
ever
was
seen
thinking Spider-Man, but I what? Oh, you're Spider-Man. You can be Spider-Gwen.
No. I'm Spider-Man.
Oh, I found a good use for the hurricane spin.
Yeah.
Hey, Lois. Remember the time that we just sat around and talked about which superhero villains we wanted to be?
Yeah, good times. Peter, the horse is here.
Peter, the horse is here. Shh. Don't pay attention to it. Wait, oh, what? Oh. What?
This horse
Hey, Lois. I'm a piece of bread. I'm pita bread. Whoop.
Every time, you know the organization PETA, right? Like the
Yeah, the animal protection.
Every time I see their name, I cannot not hear Lois saying PETA. Every time I read it, I'm like, oh, PETA.
Otherwise, this cat is calling out PETA in Hunger Games.
Yep.
PETA! PETA! Okay, almost done, almost done. Ooh, more goodies for me that I may spoil. Whoop! Oh! Ooh, I got him.
So I already know which hero I'd want to be.
I want to say mine, but I also don't because I know there's so much more. But what's your hero?
Wolverine.
Wolverine? That's a good one.
Yep.
See, perfect use for the hurricane spin, and you just missed like 2/3 of the fight.
Oh, no.
I'll probably see some more. But right now, I know there's a bunch more to go through. Like, obviously, I want to pick Spider-Man, but I also know that there's like, I can say like Cosmic Spider-Man, where he has like infinite power, basically. But I want to be like an underrated superhero. I think Silver Surfer would be a cool superhero to be.
Ooh.
What was yours going to be? Oh, you said Wolverine.
Wolverine, all the way. Healing factor, adamantium, awesome claws, super strong, super durable.
I read this comic today about, I think the Hulk is looking for Dr. Xavier. This is the point of where I think Hulk is becoming the Maestro, where he's like the last person on Earth. But he's going in and he's just absolutely destroying the X-Men.
Oh, yeah.
And
I know which one you're talking. This is Worldbreaker Hulk.
Yeah, that's what it is, Worldbreaker Hulk. And what he says to freaking Wolverine, he's like, I wonder how your brain can do against your freaking adamantium skull. And he's just like absolutely punching him. And then he's like holding him up. He's like, that's what I thought. And I was like, that's freaking cool. That's freaking cool.
Yeah. Like that version of Hulk is like so OP because he's looking for Xavier because Xavier's part of the Illuminati. They sent him off planet, and then his ship detonated. That was when like there was Gladiator Hulk or whatever.
Yeah,
and then
he figured out they were trying to kill him, right?
Well, that they had built that in there, but then it turns out he was betrayed by one of his other gladiator friends.
Yep.
But yeah, I think I don't know. I'd go Wolverine all the way, or Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker. I think I'd do Anakin Skywalker, like Prime Anakin, like right before he turned evil. I think that's what I would do too. But
Nice.
Silver Surfer would be pretty freaking cool.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Anakin Skywalker, Fortnite did a collab with Star Wars for the May the 4th. There was an Anakin skin, and I bought it.
Yeah.
And it came with his glider was his jet fighter pilot.
Okay.
Came with a back bling. It was a dumb back bling, but there was also you could get clones as skins, and I bought those too. So I got
Nice.
3 skins for like $15. It was pretty nice.
That's cool.
But yeah,
The prayers of the Earth Sage has restored the Master Sword's former energy. There's but one last step before it becomes a true Master Sword once again. So, what, do I deal twice and a half as much damage now? With this?
I don't think it did. I think we looked it up, and like the damage counter is the same.
Okay. It's like when you pick up the Master Sword the first time.
I think so.
Oh
Yeah.
shiz, the power to repel evil is like mid. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's not yet fully awakened. To complete the awakening of the Master Sword, you must go to the Wind Temple for one more prayer. Now, oh shiz, step into the light behind you and return to the surface. Your next duty is to find the Sage of the Wind Temple. Meanwhile, I will remain here and continue to pray and then rot. I will never
Wonder where
leave.
the rest of these skulls came from.
they're me.
Yeah.
You must hurry. Okay. Be sure to come outside and get some sun, at least. And oh shiz. About Prince Komali, please watch over him for me. Nope, I'm gonna go save the world. He's his own bird person now.
Bird person.
It has been a challenging
Challenging
season.
season.